There are a whole lot of things that we can talk about here with your kids. As far as, first of all, you can talk about what a year means, because now, before we rotated, now we're going to revolve. You can talk about a year, which is a good math integration. We talk about 365 and a quarter days, about adding fractions. If you look around, there are a bunch of constellations that I've made. We got some spring ones over here, some summer, some autumn, and well, there's no wall for winter, so I don't know if you can see them, but there are two all the way down there. Some of the circumpolar constellations are on the floor right now, if you can, in your classroom. I found it pretty good to just put them on the ceiling. Obviously, I can't really reach up there right now. One thing about the constellations that I just want to point out, though, I just made a couple of different styles here. So the only three styles I did, I had some paper cutouts, some white crayon, and some paper holes. I didn't use the cotton balls or some of the other suggestions, but obviously those are all ideas, or the image blender. So for this one first, if everyone could turn their back to the sun, that would be great. Now, the season that you're looking at right now, that Jonathan was mentioning before, would be the season you're in right now. So if you're facing the big overhead screen, it's in wintertime. If you're facing the back of the room, it's summertime. But to your sides, to your right side and your left side, you should still be able to see some patterns from other seasons. So if you're facing the back wall, you can see a couple of the spring patterns to your right, a couple of the autumn to your left. Same way in the autumn, you can see some of the winter ones to your left, some of the summer ones to your right. And wherever you are, you'll be able to look up if you have them on your ceiling at school and see the circumpolar constellations that are always visible. You can all flip back around now. So you can also talk to your kids that when they're rotating as well, that right now it's daytime, that they're facing, for instance, right here, the people who are in summertime. You're facing the winter constellations, but they can't see them because of the sun's brightness. If the sun wasn't here, they'd be able to see them. Obviously, if you're demonstrating that, make sure to emphasize that you're not showing day-night by flicking the sun off. Obviously, that doesn't make sense. Any questions about how this one works?
So you just rotate the kids around?
Revolve them around.
That's what I meant.